So dababy has released his new project, Kirk, and I should be excited for this. Me being from Charlotte, you dig? I've always wanted to see someone from Charlotte to reach this level in which dababy has reached. Being one of the hottest in the game at this point in time, you dig? But to be real, like this project, on top of it, and I'm not saying that he's a garbage rapper. I'm just saying that he's not interesting. Just like how Tiffany Haddish, a lot of people swear by her comedy. I don't find her funny, especially when you see things like she's at the Met Gala with KFC chicken. Like, that is just plainly not funny and not cool on top of it. And that is like the perfect way to equate what dababy actually means to Charlotte, because at the end of the day, yes, people are showing him love here in the city because he's popping, because he actually is showing some love out here in the city as well. But there's a reason why he does exactly what he raps about. And all he's rapping about is he'll shoot somebody, he'll fight people, he'll do all this. You see him actually do this. And it's because he doesn't get much respect out here, because we haven't forgotten the fact that he'll go to South by Southwest in nothing but a diaper on as a publicity stunt. Like, you embarrass the entire city, fam. Like, we ain't gonna forget that. It's a lot like your favorite basketball player happens to be Dennis Rodman. Like, I love what you doing on the court. You out there doing your thing. But yet these lifestyle choices that you have chosen, something that we just can't stand by, fam. And when I heard he was doing a project that was dedicated to his father, who died the same week of Nipsey Hussle, apparently, for a second there, I was under the impression that we might get something of substance, a quality project, a themed project, a deep one that we honestly could have taking him to a whole nother level. But no, Mr. Yates, you're funny. Of course, we're gonna get a whole bunch of Suge clones all throughout this project. Songs like Off the Rip, Toes, Really, Probably Hard, Raw Shit. All of these songs have a lot of commonality to what Suge was. And here's just the thing of what the music industry does. Like, this was your hit, so therefore we need to give the people more of this, because clearly that's what they like from you. When no, people don't know what they want until they hear it, until it's hot. So you giving the people the same exact song over and over and over, it's just going to play you out more than actually doing good for you, you dig? And people gotta understand, like, the odds of Suge actually being as big as it is today was minimal. This is like the immaculate reception to what it is for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, what were the odds of that happening? But yet, it actually did happen. But how many times have you seen the Steelers run that play since that moment? But yet, that's what he's ultimately doing with this project. He's running the same Suge play over and over and over, hoping that the same thing's going to happen when it's not. Really, there's only 2 tracks on here that were kind of interesting, and that was the intro and the gospel projects, in which they were interesting because they were the dedication songs to his father, outside of the rest of the project, where it's all about, I'm the one who put on Charlotte, I'm fighting everybody, I'm shooting everybody, I'm iced out, and I'm smashing all these chicks. That's pretty much all that he's saying. And by his unorthodox style of rhyming scheme, man, some of his better punchlines go unnoticed because he's putting them in awkward positions, you dig? Like how he said he's gonna pull up with chicks that's thick like he's Norbit, which that was a pretty cool bar. But where he placed it, it came off kinda off, and people who don't pay attention to lyricism will just bypass that. But don't get it twisted, that is not a standard bar from dababy. Like, more of his standard bars is like, okay, dababy's gonna blow, cause I'm like a flute. Well, that's kinda whack, fam. On top of pause. How he's saying, I'll leave you face down in the sand like a starfish. Not bad, per se, but yet not amazing, but yet again that's standard quality dababy punchlines. You feel me? Just overall not a very interesting project, and the songs that were kind of decent, that he was actually talking about a little bit of something, they're not quality enough to actually keep. This project was massively disappointing for a person who has the kind of buzz that he has, and the fact that he's constantly doing the same song over and over because he's more one-dimensional than what people tend to give him. So overall, I'm gonna give this project a 3 out of 10 off the strength of that he's not a bad rapper, and he has some parts on here that was interesting, but yet nothing about this is actually worth keeping. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.